Books are here and they've always been, but this year they're getting bigger, better, and more fun than ever before with a whole bunch of books that we're showing off right now.
Let me see them. Whip them out.
Calm down.
Get these books out here.
I know you all love
I love to read.
Stop yelling.
Let me see the books.
I know you all love Super Mario.
Hurry up and get these books out here right this instant. I need to read.
You're not going to get them if you keep acting like that.
I want to read.
You want I can't give you that.
Give me the books.
No. 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 You can't. You can't have the book.
I don't know what's in this.
What did they put in that thing? Anyway, everyone loves Super Mario. About as much as they love encyclopedias. The Super Mario of books. He's back.
Some would call the brain the Nintendo of the mind. And here it is in book form, the Mario. He's here.
That's right. This is $40. It's 256 pages, which is a great value.
How much is that per page, Brian?
Hundreds of cents. Everyone loves Mario. He's back. But that now it's you read it instead of playing the game.
So seriously,
the book has all sorts. It has a breakdown of all the Mario games.
It's like every
all
level,
of his
right?
friends and the ghost.
I like this section where it talks about every game that Mario's shown up in and like how much he plays a role in it. What's interesting is it's like they rate it on a star scale. Mario showed up in Donkey Konga, but he was only there for 1 star, which means he wasn't there that much.
That's great.
Meanwhile, Mario Pinball Land, he was in 3 out of 4 stars.
He was in a lot of it.
His name
was the ball.
His name was in the title. I don't really understand how that works.
He's the ball in the game. That's crazy to me.
We've seen a lot of really cool books coming out of. This is Dark Horse that publishes. Yeah. We saw there's the Hyrule Historia, and then there's the sort of the Zelda art book that was all the wonderful art over the years. I was sort of hoping this would be like a historical look back at all the different like Mario designs.
It's really like a Wikipedia page article that you can keep on your shelf, but it's a lot more colorful.
It's more hard data, so if you're interested in that kind of thing, it's a pretty cool book.
What I do like is it has basically a chronological breakdown. It's got some of the original key art from the game, some concept art here and there. It gets into stuff like Mario Land and the Game Boy games, which is really cool. It's cool just to see basically how they've done every sprite that's ever been in one of these games before. So that's $40, 256 pages. Great page really money value there.
Just a terrific book.
I know a lot of you treat books like video games and you don't buy them unless they're really long. That's a pretty long one,
now,
as they say.
What if I hate Mario?
What if you love cooking? Then you should check out the Fallout Cookbook. This book is fantastic. It's got incredible recipes of it. It's called the Fallout Vault Dwellers Official Cookbook by Victoria Rosenthal.
This is $35, 192 pages.
Yep. So slightly equal page per dollar value. And it's got a lot of really great things like mole rat sausage manicotti, which is what they called me in high school. The saddle up Salisbury steak, birthday cake.
This rules. This is.
And I think, I don't want to knock the photographer of this book, but I think he intentionally made some of it look a little gross, like a little Fallout-y, but all the recipes look awesome.
I think they're going for something between post-apocalyptic and like 1950s cookbook.
Yep.
And I think they nailed it.
Yeah, here's Blamco mac and cheese.
Yes. I love this.
Which is awesome. There's also some Instamash.
They have some adult recipes. Oh, that's a nice touch. There's this blue cheese in there to make it look especially radioactive. I think they have some adult beverages in here.
Ooh, they do.
Have, they've got melon swamp tail. Here's the Dirty Wastelander, which is like berries and whiskey.
That's what they called you in high school.
Dirty They called me the elderflower sipper, thank you very much. Otherwise known as rot gut. But that's a cool touch. These are really cool. Stim packs, which are effectively Jello shots and syringes. So if you're having a Fallout party, that could be really fun. God, look at this, Rataway. This is awesome.
Yeah, there's really good stuff in here.
Yeah, so that's super fun. I love theme cookbooks.
I really want that meat. I'm starving.
If you want to learn to cook and you can't do it without it somehow being related to video games, there you go. That's a great option.
Coming up next, Die Hard. 2 of the best movies of all time, and 3 other ones are represented entirely in this huge book, this fantastic ultimate visual history of Die Hard. I love the original Die Hard. Die Hard with a Vengeance is up there as one of my favorite action movies of all time. Sometimes, on some days, I will tell you that is a better movie than the original Die Hard, and if you don't agree, fight me or watch it more. This book is fantastic. It is a breakdown of the first 5 movies. Specifically,
This is one of my favorite parts here.
Yeah.
It's like all these photos of John McClane in different. He's like smiling.
So they've got a lot of stuff in here that's basically like here's the surveillance picture of Hans Gruber, right? Like there's a whole bunch of things in there. So there's sort of like tactile little things you can pull out of the book.
It's like a
and check out.
museum in a book, kind of.
Yeah, these books are really well done. This is kind of different than the sort of like visual histories we usually talk about in this book, because there's a lot more written word in here, which
Also,
is cool.
if you're not a fan of the later Die Hard movies, the good news is this is like half the first movie.
Yeah.
Like there's a ton of stuff going on here. There's some stuff about deleted scenes. Yeah, it's like literally half the book is about the first film, which is good. And then they go into like, making the second one and making Die Hard with a Vengeance. And there's a couple things about the later movies that are less popular, but
I think over Thanksgiving break, I'm just gonna watch Die Hard 1 and 3 and just read this book because this is just awesome.
Yeah, and it's cool. It's got all like the kind of gimmicky concept art, fold out stuff, but it also is like this is like a probably the most comprehensive Die Hard book that we'll have.
That's right.
For quite some time. This is $50 out November 13th, 240 pages. I think you can get it cheaper on Amazon, but it's kicking around out there.
Our friends over at Insight Editions made that. Speaking of Insight Editions, they made a Hearthstone pop-up book. Now, you and I admittedly are not really well-versed in Hearthstone, but we love pop-up books.
Yeah. Now, if you are looking to buy this pop-up book and you want to be surprised by all the things that are popping up, avert your eyes because we are about to spoil this book, which is 5 pages long. Are you ready for it? We're doing a Let's Play of a pop-up book on this show for adult children.
Oh my God. So this is $65. It's 5 pages. It effectively has gigantic pull-out dioramas, which is what they called you in middle school.
Hey!
Yeah, there's the titular Hearthstone, the fireplace.
A lot of people don't know that that's what Hearthstone means. It means the fireplace.
This is great. This is just a mouse going just nuts with a bunch of cards.
This little thing rotates down here. You can rotate the Zodiac. Look at all the different pictures in there.
This is nuts.
This is a great time. All right, the next page is coming right up. Are you ready for it?
Yeah.
For the thrill?
Do it.
Blammo.
Wow.
There are the cards, and
That
these
smells
all
great.
These all flip open. Nothing like the
going on
smell of a new book.
you give
Oh,
that
look at
again?
that! Flappies, flipping, flapping, slamming a Hearthstone around. So if you got a friend in your life who's into
Show us
Hearthstone,
the rest of the pages, you psycho.
oh, fine. Look at this. And then this flips up. There's a whole lot of stuff going on here. It's actually really hard to.
What's that down
Read
there at the bottom? Is that a catapult?
I can't tell.
Your
It's
computer's blocking it.
trying to move it. It's fine.
Show me the last page of the book.
All right, I'm about to spoil the ending of Hearthstone, the $65 pop-up book. Are you ready for it? Here it comes. Wow.
We have beaten Hearthstone. This is awesome looking.
Huge. Yeah, become a hero. Flip it open.
I love this. So
Yeah.
yeah, this is $65, 5 pages. Not a great value of money per page, but
But if you hate reading and love things that pop out at you, there you go.
but the pages have great graphics.
No, that's like a super cool Christmas gift for Hearthstone people.
Finally, one last thing is the SNES Omnibus. This is a huge tome, basically covering every Super Nintendo game ever made. This is $50 and hundreds of pages. Let's see.
Why is there a picture of Frankenstein?
Yeah,
in
this is
there?
like 500 pages.
Oh, Addams Family.
Yeah.
There you go. Look at that. Yeah, this is cool. I love that we're getting these. We're finally getting like comprehensive books digging into classic games.
Yeah, so this, I believe, is alphabetical and does a breakdown of every single game released for the Super Nintendo.
Oh,
Box
Dino
art,
City.
screenshots, cartridge art, and write-ups about the sort of like, quotes about them, historical impact, all that fun stuff. So
These are awesome. Yeah, they got all the best games. The Flintstones.
I agree.
And the Flintstones, the Treasure of Sierra Madrock. Cool.
Great.
So
So
those
those
are
are 5 books
Yep.
you should check out right now if you love cool things, which you should, because books are great, and they're not going anywhere.
Yeah.
They're back, and they're here to stay.
Holy hell, I love books. Good God, I love a whole bunch of books I love to read. If you love to read, also, we got some other books you can look at. You want to know what Superman's guts look like? There's a book about that. It's about the anatomy of superhumans and what their guts look like. You can look at Batman's guts, the Man-Thing, all sorts of stuff. Doomsday, what's inside his rocks? Look in there. You can look at the book. It's great.
What's inside is rocks.
If you want another book, there's a book about games. Just go look at the videos. They're like books that read themselves to you. Motion pictures of the mind. Use your MacBooks or your lapbooks or your notebooks, whatever you call them. Go check those out. I love books.